Uh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey there, welcome to Ask TJ About Marketing. I'm your host, Terry Johnson from Terry Johnson Online. I'm a marketing specialist and I have several years' experience in marketing research, marketing strategy, and advertising. So, we're here today to talk about basic marketing questions that you may have, and you want to get that information because you want to grow your business or your brand online, on social media. Everybody's doing that right now. So you may have some marketing questions that you need answers to. So this is the place where you'll get those answers. So let's get right into today's question. Are you ready? Here it is. So we're calling this today the name of the game. And what I mean by the name of the game is what's going on with Threads. So let's get the latest on Threads. It's a distraction-free place. People feel freer to say what they want to say. They don't have to curate a look of a visual photo or reel. They don't have to dance like little. They don't have to do that now, but they're here because of attention. Attention is the name of the game.
And that is what's happening right here.
Right. So now, before I get into the strategy of why you should be on as a business, okay, as a business, we're talking business use. Why don't what's the big deal? Why don't we need Threads? Yeah. And I posted up. I put up like nobody is forcing you to use Threads. Please don't use it if you don't want to. But
Correct.
Let the people that are enjoying the thing, the new app, the fun, let us enjoy it because it's a good feeling. We're talking at a cocktail party to new people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. You're getting to talk to brands. You're getting to talk to, not that we could never do that before. It's just, this is attention. This is a new spot, a new place. And there are some people over there, trying to sell the old way. It may work for them and it may not. But you're going to get more value, be seen and heard when you put out your opinions and respond to the people that respond to you and respond in new threads, new conversations. So the idea of this app is conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
I've seen all the posts about, one billionaire over another. Get over it. You either use it or you don't. My take from the very beginning was they already got me. I'm already on Facebook. I'm already on Instagram. If you're on they already got you in the net as far as your data and this thing about, they get your health and they get your fight. That's not, you have to opt into that. They're not getting that. But they've already got you. Why are you complaining? You're on Facebook? Did you get on Facebook since 2010 or earlier? They already got you. Right. They asked you a bunch of questions when you join your Facebook. What's your favorite book? What's your favorite meal? What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite this? What's your active?
And people gave that up willingly.
Now, we didn't know they were going to use that data against us. And you can I think you can go back in and delete all that stuff. But I'm just saying the game is up. They got me. So I'm like, I might as well go to the new app and get in front of new people, new eyeballs, discovery. Right. It's all happening organically, which is how social media is supposed to be. Now, people are still trying to figure out the strategy. So let's talk a little bit about the strategy. This is how I feel about it. It's conversations that convert because there is a link on your profile to Instagram where your system to sell is already over there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no grabbing people by the throat on Threads. You are having conversations about whatever topic you like. And it's fishing. If you get a bite, say, hey, go check out my Instagram. The link's on my profile. Boop. That's it. But people are so fascinated with selling. And yes, I understand you want to sell and you want sales, but social media is not about sales. It's about conversations, messages that lead to relationship, put them on a customer journey to your system of, I have a place where you can go buy the thing that we talked about.
And so you're starting with relationship first.
Yes.
And Threads is excellent for building relationships.
Thread is another thread in the fabric of that
Right.
carpet.
And that's the beginning relationship.
Mhm.
And then, like TJ, you just mentioned, then they can go to your Instagram, and then find out, if you got something else that might interest them a little further.
Mhm.
And this is where we have been talking about this for years.
Yeah.
You need to have something to say or something of value. Didn't you talk about value a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, we did. We talked about value. And
Well, you got to have something of value for somebody to go over to your Instagram to check out.
see, the thing is, there's a lot. I don't know if you've noticed in the news, there's a lot of stories about mental health. And I think I mentioned this a couple of times, that if you're looking for an industry to get into that's going to take off, it's mental health, and not being a professional where you have to be a doctor or certified. Just and the one person that comes to mind is I think Jill from Sound Bath. She
Mhm.
does the bowls.
Right.
She now has a membership.
Yeah. So because once you experience her and the other Jill, there are two Jills.
Yeah, there's two Jills. One, I know one of them does the
The
video.
sound bowl,
Yes,
and the
the
other
sound
one
bowl.
has breathing space.
Yes.
And so the two Jills, they provide you with something you feel more relaxed after you finish a session with them, and you can keep that session going.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn more about things that's going to continue to elevate your mental health.
Right. And now we have apps. The Calm app. There's lots of apps, Better Up, where you can talk to I think you can talk to a coach or something about
Right. You can
mental
talk.
health
Some of
issues.
them.
Yeah.
Some of them have actual professionals that you
Yes.
can talk to.
Yes, or they will refer you to, okay, this conversation is getting a little bit out of whatever experience or level of certification a person has, and they escalate it. But think about why that is. Why is there a need for that, and on adult level and children's level? Because that's one of the things about mental health. They talk about the children being on social media, and talk about adults. There's even one now about the senior citizens that are having issues. And all of this has come from being in the pandemic for the last couple years. Because before these apps were there, but there wasn't a big awareness or push to use them because there was no need. We had the pandemic, people were remote working from home. Some still do. That's an isolating situation for some people, and they needed help, and the help was online. Everything was online. So it's not about, let me come out and sell. Does that ever work?
Nope.
People don't want the hard sell. I think you could do the soft sell. Soft sell is you talk about different things, and then you gently soft sell to, point to your profile. There's a link if you want to know more, there's a link in my profile, da-da-da-da-da.
Right. And
Soft
because
sell.
they actually allow you to put a link
Yes.
in there for you can keep the same profile link that you had on Instagram, or you can put a different one.
Right. You can put any link in there. So there's your strategy. Conversations that convert, because there's links available inside of the post. But you do have an instant link in your profile where people can go to your Instagram, and you've got your system set up over there to how you want people, to your call to action and how they get into buying or purchasing what you have to offer.
I like the fact that I did not have to go post another picture and do it just said push the button and import all of your Instagram bio picture. I was like, oh, this is great. They made it seamless. They made it easy for you to integrate and to start.
Right.
The onboarding process was so simple.
Yes, and here's another thing. If and a lot of people do not have Instagram. It's not as many users on Facebook. We talked about that, and you know the Facebook demographics skews older, so all of those people were not on Instagram. So they might want to go, okay, well, let me check out this Threads. Oops, I got to get an Instagram first. There's your Instagram. So,
and then here's the thing with that: if they're on Facebook, it's easy to get Instagram because Facebook will help you transition.
Right, they integrate it. Yes. So there you have it. Now, I'm not a lover of Facebook or Meta. They're just good tools to use if you have a business. And guess what? Free. The best word.
And the thing in life is you put out your best work, and if somebody likes it, they will use it. And that's what we're doing here. We're like, oh, okay. Because we have Facebook, we have Instagram. I spend more time here than I do on Instagram. Instagram is a lot. Instagram is work.
Yeah. So there's more simplicity and focus behind conversation and messaging.
Right.
So just keep that in mind. There will be, I call it soft selling because there's that connection between the two. And just be yourself. And I said, this is the year of content. So here you go. More content, more things where you hear people on one side, oh my God, another app. I'm so overwhelmed. And I say to them, don't use it.
And I can see how I can put my thoughts and my, like when I wake up, I'm like, oh, that's an interesting thought. I can write that thought out. If somebody likes it, they can like it or whatever. I don't care. I just had a place to post my thought for the day. And if somebody's interested now on Instagram, I have programs and things or whatever you want to talk about over on Instagram. Right.
Because your profile says who you are. What you post on Threads, that also gives a look into how your mind works as a business and a brand. It can be done. Like I just said, I saw earlier when we first started that there's some playing around between Starbucks, DoorDash, what was the
Cinnabon?
Cinnabon. More brands are gonna. Wendy's is there doing its thing. So whatever kind of style that you have on Twitter and Instagram, you can bring over the Threads and start a conversation.
I've seen
people to join in.
CNN is over there, and I'm like, I don't want to watch news. I could watch news somewhere else, but I know they're there.
Now, one thing I did see that because we have local news, it was called New York NY1, which is all local news. Every 30 minutes is local news, the same news. Spectrum Bottom now is Spectrum NY1. So I still call it in New York 1. So I see them, they're on Threads, and what they posted was good morning. It was a good morning post from yesterday. It said, this is in case you missed it. And it was bullet points of like the story, the main stories in New York from the day.
Now I like that. You understand what I mean? They're not just
I copied them. Yeah, I copied them and I put on mine. I said, good morning, Thread. I did this yesterday. I said, good morning, Threaders, in case you missed it. And then I put a couple, like 4 bullet points. Like, this is what happened in social media last week.
I love that because we can get your update. I don't have to go into Discord if I don't want to. I don't have to wait. You know what I mean? If it's on the thread, TJ's thread pops up and I'm like,
I copied off their paper. I'm going to admit it. So if you see somebody's post on Thread, go ahead and copy their paper. Copy the paper. So I was like, how does a news organization come on here? Well, give me the news. Give me the news, the bite-sized news, and then I can go, oh, that's interesting. Then I can go watch it. I can go to their website. I can go there. I can go to their Instagram. I can, whatever I want to do further.
Mm-hmm.
This is breadcrumbs. I love to use that term, breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, because here's a little piece of bread. There's another one and another one and another, and at least to where you want them to go. So for threads for business owners, I say use it. Try to find a little spot to move it in, because remember I said 15 minutes in the morning, go to your where your people hang out, interact, do whatever you want to do. So this is another place for discovery, to get in front of some new eyeballs, to see what the pulse of the conversation is around your industry when searching comes, when hashtag comes. All of those things are coming. A follower feed, I hope that's the first thing, because that's the one thing that frustrates me with thread. When it was a couple of times I went in, I was like, what is this mess? I don't want to see these conversations. And I'm gonna tell you, it was like, okay, with sports, which I like sports, but I'm like, I don't want to see that in my threads. Then there was other stuff from like the shade room type of places where there's gossip and this and that on people I don't know. I'm like, I don't want that.
Right. And then
Meta.
And I think you'll be able to curate your feed.
Yes.
Like we do on
right. Because see, I want to see people that I specifically follow. I don't want to see conversations that's going on. If that's your jam, then yeah, follow those people. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So yeah, so I want to follow the people that I want to follow that talk about the things that I like talking about. And then when the search comes, I can search for things that, hey, what are they talking about in this industry, or what are they talking about here? And then I can see the conversations that's going on. This is a good research tool too.
I saw your urban farmer. Remember we talked about the urban farmer? He was he does gardening and plants or something, mm-hmm. And he was on there asking about who's into growing vegetables and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is good.
See, conversations that convert.
And conversations are probably the thing that is going to convert. You have a conversation with somebody, you probably buy from somebody because of the conversation that you had, not because they are pumping the ad at you. You had a conversation with people.
Right. So here, I want to leave, before we leave, this thought. It doesn't matter what your personal judgment is about social media.
Correct.
Business owner, you need to get in front of people so they can know, like, and trust you, so they can get to know you. Well, here you go. Step one, you need to be on this as a business owner. Well, what do I say? Be yourself. Hey guys, I'm new here. I don't know what to say. What should we talk about? Or are you interested? Or ask questions. You want feedback? Ask a question.
Right. The conversations are key. It's not about just posting photos and video.
That's it. There's a person behind the brand. Now, I hope this discussion that we had today about today's marketing question helps you in some way to better understand marketing strategy, and those things you need to do to grow a business or brand online with social media today. So these questions are designed to give you some basic information. So if you have additional questions, or you need a little bit more clarification, or you need some, you're not really sure, reach out to me, Terry Johnson Online, at terryjohnsononline.com, or go to your favorite social media platform and find me. Just search for Terry Johnson Online, and I'm on all the major platforms. So just reach out, give me a message, and let me know what questions you have, and I will try to answer them. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you next time.